Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry with Mundo Jungle in Season 12. For your runes, you're gonna want Fleet with Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Free Boots, and Approach Velocity. For your main keystone, you could also go for Predator or for Lethal Tempo. They're not quite as consistent though. Make sure you start Q. It's your best level 1 start against a buff. Does a lot of damage, so it's also a good engage tool. I'm gonna lay this over the wall. I don't really want to start over here. I didn't want to start here. But yeah, Mundo Jungle, he's solid. He's got solid 1 versus 1s, decent damage. He's not played as much as he should be, in my opinion. He's all around very good. As long as the enemy team doesn't have a max health damage champion like Vayne, you should be good to go. You're going to want to get Q, then E, then W. Then you're going to max Q first, E second, and W last. Probably just do his red buff into Raptors. Mundo can take Raptors pretty fast with his E AoE. AoEs it really quick. You can go Flash, Ghost, or Exhaust on Mundo. I'm getting an insane leash. I haven't seen this in a long time. Getting a leash from the mid laner. Very uncommon. Guess he wants Veigar to push early on. This is going to put Zed Jungle really far behind. Zed Jungle's been buffed a while ago, so Zed Jungle can actually do like a 315 clear. I've made a video on that. Zed Jungle's clear is actually kind of nuts. We're going to immediately E the small raptor to start the camp because that'll throw it back. Otherwise, the monster has to die from the E for it to have that AoE. We're going to go ahead and leave one so the camp doesn't respawn. It'll put Zed at a deficit. And we're going to go immediately into our blue into Gromp. Doesn't look like he's gone into our red buff. Mundo's level 1's very good for invades because of his cleaver. Amazing slow. It's a big reason why you take approach velocity on Mundo. Whenever you slow them with anything, you get a big movement speed bonus towards them. Not quite level 3 yet because we haven't done Gromp or Krugs. You need Gromp or Krugs for a 3 camp level 3. Oh. This guy's literally... I might kill him. Got the cleaver. He's gonna have to use his flash. He literally has to use his flash or he dies, which is really good for us because flash is a very long cooldown compared to Ghost. Ghost is a minute and a half shorter cooldown, and he took a bunch of damage there as well. You don't want to throw your cleaver out too early because if you have it, they know you have it, right? And then they try to juke it. When they're juking, they're not actually running away. They're just basically tap dancing in place. So try to hold on to that. We'll go for Scuttle. Hopefully he's not on it. That'd be really lame if he actually stayed for it when he's this low. Okay, looks like he didn't. That's actually very good for me. Auto attack E reset. E is a great auto attack resetter. And we're full health. It's very easy to stay full health on Mundo Jungle. Cross on over. Getting a nice minion soak here as well. Almost got level 4 from it. That would have been really nice. Oh, cool. Scuttle's still up. Zed might come fight for it. I think we can take him as long as we kite him out properly on his skill shots. Even though he has Conquer and we have Fleet, he doesn't have what it takes to get us. I'll attack E. I'll go ahead and... oh, wait. Did he take my red? He took... Oh, shoot. He was taking my red. I was not expecting that. At least I got double Scuttle, but that is a little annoying that he got my red. I am glad I didn't finish his Raptors. I'm still up in CS on him. I got 2 of his camps. He only got 1 of mine, and I got double Scuttle. Cleaver does a lot more damage. The higher on health the target is when you use it. The healthier the target is when you hit him with Cleaver, the more damage it does. 22% of their current health. It gets higher per level. So if they're already really low on health, it doesn't do that much damage. You're still getting the full value of the slow, though. Get that sweet AoE in. And we're still full health. We can just blast this. Bonk. This might be a gank. We could also back, get some decent items. Missed my cleaver. I thought they would try to run, but it looks like they've really invested in this fight. Got her with my cleaver, and she's a goner. I'm gonna help this push the wave. Just don't steal your teammate's CS when you do this. You want them to get the last hits. And I want to grab this wave. I'm gonna try to hold it right here so our minions can get underneath the turret, like I did. Got him underneath. I pinged her to stay because she really should have stayed. Oh, she didn't take the cannon. What a goose. So now the enemies missed like 3 or 4 melee creeps, which is really good. They may come back in time for the cannon, but they missed gold and XP, and the wave's going to reset from there. First item rush, you're going to go bombies and get a cloth armor. Cloth armor is generally more important than magic resistance. Armor helps against turrets, dragons, barons, heralds, type of thing. First item rush, you're going to want to go Frostfire or Chem Tank. Sunfire Aegis isn't as cheap as they are. So against their team, they have a triple range champs. I think we'll probably go Chem Tank this game. Chem Tank would be a great option. Finish that off. You almost never reactivate your W early. It's best to leave it on as long as possible unless it's enough damage to finish them off. The longer you leave it on, essentially the more health you'll get back on the end, assuming they're attacking you. You know, almost, I'd say in a normal game of League of Legends, you only reactivate your W a handful of times, and even if you don't, it's not the end of the world. It's more important to focus on landing cleavers. I'm shocked that cleaver didn't hit the big raptor. Thought that was right on it. And bonk. It's easiest to do that when your E's coming off a cooldown. Walk away from the camp and it will string out in an ant line towards you. We're level 6, pre-7 minute 30. That's solid. We have Ghost. We'll come up behind these guys. I'd rather use my R since it's a lower cooldown for the movement speed. I think Sona knows she's dead. Got her with the cleaver. Got it. If I used my Ghost, we might have been able to kill both. A big if. We should also have oracles right now. The only reason we don't is because we started it in their jungle when I didn't really want to. My top laner and mid laner kind of pressured me into that. Should have taken off its shield first with Smite. Zed jungle is similar to Qiyana jungle, except Zed jungle's first clear is actually pretty good in terms of clear speed. It's very fast. We have bot Prior right now. I'm assuming Zed's on his top side or he's on Herald. If I was Zed, I wouldn't want to gank for my bot lane because Kai'Sa and Sona are really far behind. Yeah, there he is. Is Fiora actually stealing my blue buff? That's kind of scuffed. A lot of the times, I actually like to ping with the normal ping so no one knows who it is so they don't mute me. And they can also start to resent you if you're right, even if you don't blame them. If you keep pinging and then they die anyways, a lot of times they'll blame you, but they won't know who to blame, or they might think it's multiple people. If you use the blue pings, I'm getting into that lately. I'm really liking it. Yeah, Fiora should not have taken my blue buff. That was super dirty. That was a naughty, naughty move. She probably figured since I don't use the mana. It's not about the mana though, it's about the XP. It's all about XP for jungle. The goal isn't usually a huge part of the equation unless you're playing a garbage champion like Evelynn. And when I say garbage on Evelynn, I just mean like Evelynn can only carry if she has a massive gold advantage. And that's what I'm saying is a lot of good junglers don't need a big gold advantage to do things. Like Mundo, gold doesn't really matter. A lot of champions, it doesn't matter that much. Like I'm talking about with small monsters, if your E kills it, I mean with small monsters you can just E it, but with normal monsters, medium or large monsters, your E has to kill to push it. So not medium golems or large, so tiny golems, raptors, little wolves, you can E it immediately and get that AoE damage. Otherwise for champions or anything else, you would have to be the last hit on it. They changed that on his E to make it easier against raptors after the fact because Mundo jungle is struggling so much. If Mundo's a top lane, it doesn't really make sense. There's too many bad matchups like Vayne Fiora just off the top of my head that are pretty much unplayable because of their true damage and essentially outranging him. Mundo has very limited ranged attacks. I know his cleaver is ranged, but in lane it can be really hard to land because of the minions. And ganks it's easier because they're having to run away from you. All right. Oh, I got to go mid here. Zed just teleported back. I wonder if I just stepped on a control word. That was weird the way he moved away. Guess we'll see if he's gonna come bot. We'll find out here in a minute. Don't know if this is warded. Only have a couple of camps up. We could back and get Chem Tank. We're sitting on Ghost and R. Zillion's playing way too far up. I'll tank this. Ooh, got him with the cleaver. Yeah, oh, Zillion, that R. What was that R, brah? Got him. Cleaver to the face. I was just gonna kite Zed out. I didn't even think we needed to use the Zillion R, but once Zillion forced the R on me, it kind of forced me to go back in. We're gonna have to back up here. We're out of minions. I'll go ahead and finish pushing this. I'll ping her to go for the Krug since our wave's pushing into their turret anyways. Whether I stayed or not, she wasn't gonna be able to. She wasn't gonna be able to get him. So she might as well take those. I got it back. She can get him going on cooldown for me. Get him respawning. I can get him at a higher level. She must have muted the team because she should go for those. She shouldn't show up bot 1 versus 2 when the wave shoved up like that. Got Chem Tank against their team. They are. I think that's AD Shyvana. So I'll go play to still caps. Second item, you're going to go Spirit Visage or Thornbell, depending on what they have. Since I went plated, I think I can actually get away with Spirit Visage. Or Spirit Visage, however you want to say that. Yeah, so Samir just went in. She did the exact thing that I didn't want her to do. Because that's what can happen. She almost kind of did it if she didn't get stunned. But she could have just taken the... She could have literally taken Krugs. And by the time she finished, the alien would have been there. And look, the wave would have been in the perfect spot too. Because the way I crashed it on turret. It is what it is. Sometimes people want to go in for that limit test. Sometimes the limit test is more important. If you never limit test, you never learn. You just got to remember the limit test. Otherwise, it wasn't a test. It was just dementia. Got the cleaver. That's my auto attack E reset. Might not have actually landed my E on her. Might have canceled it on accident. Don't know where his Z is. Mundo, the reason why I went Mundo this game, I saw they had the Veigar and Sona. They don't have that much CC. So even if I run into Cage or someone hits me with R, they can't CC me because of my passive. Like I can block a singular hard CC. So figured it'd be really good versus their team dealing with Veigar's the Sona. Where the heck is that? Oh, there he is. Talon's just gotta run. I don't know why he's turning on that. 10 out of 10 would not recommend that. Bonk. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get my blue buff. I could definitely solo Veigar. He doesn't have boots. I could run him down with my slow if he steps up a bit more. Alright, this is not warded. Just like him to go for that back wave. He's chilling though. I walk through that, bud. I'm gonna red smite him, pick up my passive. Bro, it said that cleaver missed. What? That was right on him. I'm either blind or that champion's hitbox is kind of wonky. I could very well just be blind. We got up to him. We wanted to auto him first, ideally, to get our slow on him from our red buff. Get the approach velocity in that way. And also when they're slowed, it's easier to land your Q. And if you lead with Q, they'll just flash it. And you have to stand still to cast Q, so then you just can't catch up. Kind of like with Master Yi. Master Yi, you want to get into melee before you Q. If you're having to Q to close the distance, a lot of the time you can't finish the kill. Zed's top side. We'll go into his jungle or just go for second dragon here. Second dragon's be a smarter play. Mundo's late game isn't bad, but if the enemy team has a lot of max health damage, he can struggle. So, wow, that's pretty slick. Bot lane got a double. Zed pinched the Fiora. Fiora got the Shyvana. Great trade for our team. There goes down dragon. I think I'm about to get 2 camps here. At least one. Their Kai'Sa and Sonar spawning in. I could probably kill them. They come back to lane. Since they're missing turret now, they're likely to walk in this area to look for a ward. So I'll just wait. There's like an 80% chance they go for scuttle or walk out here to ward, especially Sona. When Kai'Sa steps up for the wave, Sona's gonna walk over here. And then we'll eat her alive. Like a praying mantis. Alright, Sona. It's your time to shine. This is just dangerous now. She took so long to come over here. Am I on a ward or something? Like, where is she at? This is ridiculous. Okay, she literally went mid. She didn't ward for her AD carry. Got you, bud. Got my W on right when he goes to hit me. Get that damage back. And he has no dash, so he's just... He gave himself up. We don't take prisoners, though. It's not how I roll on Mundo. Chem tank ghost or... Ah, and see, that's the issue. Flashes, man. At least the flash is on a longer cooldown than our stuff, but still. Sona, what are you doing? Walk into her auto attack. E reset Q auto attack. She's a goner. Should have turned on my W as well for the little bit extra damage. Just a little bit extra damage. Zed's respawning. There's a cleaver on Kai'Sa. I just want to get my teammates out here. I don't even necessarily want to fight this. I don't think this is even a good fight because they're too close to their turret. Someone got a double kill just now. That's not good. We could go for blue buff. It's a little risky. There's a ward right here. We can't now. Yeah, I don't want to. It's too risky. It's only me and Zilean. I don't have my R or anything. Zed's still pretty fed too. Look at our CS, dude. We got 142, 17 minutes. That's a lot considering how many times we've ganked. We got in a lot of ganks. Bada boom. There goes the cleaver. Auto attack E reset. We're in a great spot right now. We can stay our chem tanks up right now. We can look for something. Might as well. Our R's up too. Got him with cleaver. Got him with oh, that cleaver missed somehow. Got him with cleaver. It's annoying. I hate that, man. Zed's impossible to chase. I'm gonna have to R to get out of this nonsense. Kai'Sa burned her R. She didn't really get anything for it. Oh, my teammates got you guys on the pinch. I'll use my W when they start to focus me. They didn't start to focus me. Alright. Guess they knew. Got Sona with a cleaver. She couldn't stun me either. She's a goner. Mundo's so good against Sona. She can't stun you. She has really no way of getting away. So other than speeding up and trying to dodge a cleaver, that's about it. Once the cleaver lands, it's game over. Let's look for some more camps. Grab one of these real quick. Dude, my team keeps taking my top side. It's actually kind of funny. We'll play for Drag Soul. I don't really care about ending early. I'm comfortable with our team comp. Having the Zilean on Mundo is really good. I can Giga 1 versus 5 tank, and I'm fed enough to where they have to react to it. But with the Zilean R, they absolutely cannot kill me. I see you, Zed. You're stinky. He's going the other way. Hey, Sona. Oh, look at her body. She just got, like, chunked. Where are you going? Gosh, she's so fast. That sucks. Couldn't pinch, man. We're moving quick, but not quick enough. They're too close to the turret. I'm also sitting on a stupid amount of gold right now. A little dangerous to do this. I need Samir or someone else to show up. I haven't spent my gold yet, so I'm actually kind of killable. I'm going to hold on to my W just in case Zed jumps me. That way we can have a little bit of extra tankiness. Reset time. We can get Spirit Visage and then Thornmail and then start building movement speed items. They don't have that much healing yet. I guess I might as well get Thornmail, then Warmogs. Can even pick up a Randuin's at that point. Shyvana has life still. Kai'Sa will have life still soon. Sona gives a bit of healing. Zed has a bit of healing off his Eclipse. Since there's no dragon up right now, and that's what we're playing for, it's okay to just farm since there's nothing we can get to on the map. We can't get there before she dies. And even if we got there, 2 of our teammates are bot side. I think it was a mistake to try to... Ooh, that's a limit test right there. Yeah, it's hard to do when they have Veigar Cage. You can put it on her head. That's our outer turret, and we're on their second outer. So they can't really try to base race from there. We already have a huge head start. Therefore, they have to back and react to what we're doing. They just got objective bounty with that since they were behind as a team. Bonk. I love that head slam animation. It's so crisp. I used to hate it because it just looked weird compared to the old Mundo, but I actually like it now. It grew on me. Boy, did it grow. Zilean, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, why is he going back in? That was a really weird bait. I went back to pick up my passive there. I don't think I can get to Kai'Sa. She's so quick. Auto attack E reset. She doesn't want to turn around to hit me because of my bramble. Auto attack E reset. Probably need to get to that Sona. Nice, that's beautiful. That was an awful last cleaver. I'm gonna walk up, auto attack E reset. She was juking like crazy, trying to get away from that cleaver. That ought to be GG. I'm surprised they're not surrendering. I think our comp's way better. They don't have an answer to the Zilean R. And I think Samira is better in team fights than Kai'Sa, objectively. Walk through the Veigar cage because I do what I want. I do what I want. It's such a stupid counter to Veigar. Just walk through the cage. Oh, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. If you guys enjoyed this Mundo Jungle commentary guide for Season 12, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Looking at the damage dealt, we have the second highest damage dealt in the whole game. I'm happy with that. It's all kill damage. For damage taken, it says Fiora took more than us, but if we look at self-mitigated damage, oh wow, so Fiora did take more damage than us. That's a little surprising. Guess she's scrapping it out in lane. I'm still happy with at least second there. Looking at runes, Fleet healed us for 3,500. Triumph healed us for health restored nearly 1,200. Gave us nearly 400 gold. We completed our alacrity pre-12 minute. That's solid. As long as you're getting it before 12 minute mark, you're doing well. Coup de Grace did 400 damage. Got Magical Foot. We're at the 9-minute 45. That's decent. And Approach Velocity gave us over a minute of extra speed. All in all, Mundo Jungle, a whole lot of fun. Just make sure the enemy team does not have a Vayne or Brand.